Hello everyone, Inkdisk here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We're on our way to assault Charlestown for some medicine, I believe. Ooh,
Douse the royals, Tom!
I am
Ready to fire, Captain!
I imagine you are, but I think I can just bump it.
Get the mains free!
Lay aloft and loose those
Pull
men!
them in with a will!
Come on. Why are you spinning that way? We were already part way over with the other. All right, it's this button. No, get down. That'll do. I'll be honest with you guys, I only raided your ship for the loot. Yeah. I'll send you to the fleet. And now we head on back as soon as we spin to face the right way.
We now have the materials required to make the ship stronger, sir.
Loose and trim too!
Good to know. We'll be sure to get on that as soon as we're done with the assault.
Look, water devil,
Sir,
sir.
to starboard! Some rich cargo here, sir!
Where's the water devil? Ooh! Full salesmen and head away.
We will be
Come on,
dragged
no.
down to our death,
Starboard,
Captain.
sir! Wouldn't be cast adrift, Captain!
Son of
Douse the gallants and royals!
a- Alright, let it pass.
Bring it all in.
Clues down! Catch some wind!
That's some nice singing, but maybe focus on avoiding the water devil. There we go. Oh, come on. Storm isn't that bad now. There we go. Now we're just heading straight for Charlestown.
Heyo, Bonnet! Flying your own flag at last!
Yes, Blackbeard cut me loose, sadly. Time to have a go at this myself.
Well, that's grand.
Yes, it's for the best, I think. I should have some wild stories when next we meet.
Nah, I'm not counting on it.
Your constant friendship has been my most treasured find on these seas. Well above gold and silver and rum, I prize the courage you have inspired in me this year. Thank you, sir. A fair good morrow to you.
Well, good luck to you. I'm pretty sure I remember your story doesn't end well in history.
Are you not loved, Towne? Are you not wanted by your wives and families and countrymen? How else to explain your government's complete disinterest in your well-being? Hostages for medicines! These were my only terms. And yet, 6 days of pure fucking silence. So I must conclude that you men are the pariahs of Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chum and your bones for char. By Christ! This is my predicament. To kill you, or to press you into my service. It's a decision I'll make hardly, but not with remorse. Ahoy, Edward.
What the hell are you doing, man? All of Charleston can see this mess.
It's the idea. Out of range, but well in sight.
So where's the medicine?
We sent a party ashore to partner with the governor. That were a week ago. No noise since.
I'll handle it. Give me a day.
It won't even take a day.
There's movement up ahead. Is it soldiers?
Smugglers
I'm
by
in
the look
something
of...
a hurry.
Oh.
I propose we follow, else they spring something we ain't ready for.
Alright, we're gonna have to follow the mini-map a little bit.
What's your thinking?
Blackbeard's been at this 8 days already. So it's a good bet someone out there has prepared the medicines, just in case.
Ah, but they're stalling. Thinking up ways to avoid paying it out.
Aye, so let's find where they've gathered and hope for the best. Ease the trail, rooftops.
Careful, Captain. We're drifting close to a watchtower.
I can see that.
Jackdaw's got no business sailing some shallow waters.
Clue up, shorten sail. Furl all sail. Put on some sail.
You need to get some speed. They're falling way too far behind ahead. Or we're falling way too far behind.
Come off the wind, loose the stunsails.
Come on, come on. Speed
There's
up.
another watchtower.
I know.
Ease the trail, rooftops.
The captain thinking.
Oh.
Ships will have nowhere to turn.
Keep her at half sail, Captain. Speed'll do us no favors here.
Oh, what'd I hit? Great, we're gonna desync.
Careful with the banks. What's your thinking?
Blackbeard's been at this 8 days already. So it's a good bet someone out there has prepared the medicines, just in case.
Ah, but they're stalling. Thinking up ways to avoid paying it out.
Aye, so let's find where they've gathered and hope for the best.
Careful, Captain. We're drifting close to a watchtower.
I know, I know.
Jackdaw's got no business sailing some shallow waters. It'd be a bloody miracle.
More sail.
There's another watchtower.
I know.
Clue up, shorten sail.
What's the captain thinking? This fog ships will have nowhere to turn.
He's passing right in front of us.
Put on some sail.
Keep her at half sail, Captain. Speed'll do us no favors here.
Okay, we're gonna have to pass
Careful
right
with the banks.
through.
We cannot pass them undetected, Captain. And there is no other way.
There's always another way.
All stop!
Easy way is simply take them out. Come on, come on. No, no, stop that. Get back up. And right here, run.
Interloper, raise the alarm, you dullards!
Clear shot!
Get down.
Intruder, I need some help here!
That was sloppy as hell. And damn lucky it even worked. Get down! Look, I get that run starts the parkour.
Loose the mains. Loose
Okay.
the stances.
It's right
I see
ahead.
them. Over there.
Yep.
Let us hope the river remains this wide.
This ship's built for the open ocean, not stalking bayous.
Come on. A little more speed.
If we run aground here, we may never get out.
Turn, 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 turn.
Let's get moving.
And
Be
speed
sure they
again.
don't spy us trailing them.
I'm working on it.
Trim to, catch the wind. Clue up, shorten sail.
Steady as she goes, Captain.
Alright, this should be the spot, or at least close to.
Haul down, reef the mains. Loose the mains.
They're getting away, Captain.
Then I'll have to go on without her. I'll be back. With the medicines.
Aye, sir.
Get down! Edward, I love you, man, but you really need to stop grabbing everything that's in front of you when you run.
Your turn at the oars. Devil.
Ooh.
Settled last time. Aye. And wagered your next turn on a forehand of cards, as I recall. Blast. So what do you
Ooh, gator.
Come on then. If he or the reptiles don't finish us, it will be these damnable insects.
Aye. The mosquitoes will suck every last ounce of vitality from us.
Come on, I need to mark 'em.
What they say about blasting? The fire strikes out from the dead, as if from some volcano.
If he's not the devil himself, then surely he's made some pact with hell. Only be thankful his ship remains anchored and hasn't torn a path into the heart of Charlestown.
Bloody pirates. Someone ought to do something.
And one
They'll
more.
hunt you down eventually. Every last one of them.
Come on.
Two old gators come for their supper.
The old mucker.
Oh,
We'll talk about our weather another time. Bit of a hurry. This blockade best end soon. Going land crazy. This church of puddle won't do.
One would suppose all this is for gold.
Nothing but medicine to cure whatever ailment fester aboard their vessels.
Syphilis and scurvy, no doubt. What noxious coffins these pirate ships must be.
We're no bloody tuberings. Stop now.
There we go. That'll at least be easier. No, get that way.
You seen any crocodiles tonight? I could have sworn I saw something past the boat.
Nope. Quiet night.
Are you sure? There's something in the water.
Wait till you showed up. Go on then. Captain's waiting. Alarm! Rouse yourselves, you dullards!
Almost there.
Good. Captain Wyatt is not a patient man.
Alright, we need to work on our not being set on fire skills.
We're no bloody tuberings. Stop now.
Thank Christ.
I thought we'd never make it. I apologize, sir. There was an accident.
Good enough.
Simon! This crocodile.
I don't care about your accidents. What's the word from the harbor, soldier? Speak.
No change, sir. They're holding fast, but are yet to kill or maim any of the captives, near as we can tell.
Alright, good enough.
Perhaps it's time to...
To surrender? I've been entrusted with the affairs of the town, and I do not intend to bow to the demands of a pirate, no matter how fierce his reputation.
Yes, sir.
As long as the supply key is with me, no man shall touch that medicine. May plague and calamity strike them all.
Bloody idiot.
What?
Pirates! The ship's here! Pirates!
Fall back to the mansion!
Oh, you're so dead.
Get that bloody intruder! I need some help here!
Oh, come on. Ow. Target lost. He was right in front of me still.
Help! There's an intruder! Get him! Kill him! Kill him! Someone's after the captain! Do something, you fool! Careful with the gun!
Nah, they got nothing. If anything, this is just helping me be alone with him.
Somebody shoot him!
Oh! Intruder! Help!
What the hell? Hey! Kill him! Kill him!
Oh God! Oh God, save me! And flay all you devils!
Oh, we're not devils.
Blackbeard made you as good an offer as ever a man got from any pirate. You might curse his methods, but medicine was all he wanted. And now he'll get it. You should have bartered, mate.
He has returned, Captain! What's the take?
2 crates, and the means for mixing additional doses.
That's right thinking. Precious little of that these days. You hear that, Mr. Rags? My young friend returns with offerings and so saves your scrawny neck. Will you not thank him?
We should quit these waters, Thatch. The governor, he's bound to muster more soldiers.
You go on ahead. I got some business in the north.
You're done, aren't you? Giving up on us? On Nassau?
Look, lad. I'm late into my 4th decade on this earth. And if I don't find some means to make the 5th a quiet and cozy voyage, I'd rather sink to the devil's doorstep than call myself captain another year. We'll meet again, lad. In this world. Or the one below.
I could have knocked them out? That would have been nice to, Oh well. Just foolish of me for not actually thinking about it.
Do you have a minute? I'm on my way upstairs. IDVA wanted to talk with us about putting together a trailer using some of the footage you've been recording this past month. Take your time. I'll meet you by the elevator.
Alright, I suppose. That way. And are those fresh computers I can look at? Or is that my computer? Alright. They're not particularly complex, but at least there's something. Olivier, here's the initial presentation I received. It's a little light on facts, but these guys know what they're doing. We'll know more when they arrive on Monday. Let me know if you feel like attending. John. Why now? Why wait? Why Bloom? Sounds like a pitch meeting. Alright. Bloom's not that important. That's just like the bad guys of the first Watch Dogs game. This was sort of a stealth advertisement, I think. Or maybe this came out after the first one. I forget which. But yeah, their promise of a secure surveillance system that could access everything in the city didn't really work out that well. Alrighty. I'm sure they won't notice that the screen's glitching and turned red. Yeah, while we're here, we might as well grab this other one.
Grabbing people's IDs.
That one's a little weird. Almost. Ooh, that was really close. Huh. No. There we go. Hello. This looks like a... Oh, the Antikythera mechanism. I forget how that's pronounced. Originally thought to be a computer device. A simple one built like in the ancient times. I'm just gonna scroll through, let you guys read this in your own time if you feel like it. A functioning precursor time crystal has not been located. Interesting. Blood vials. And like that. Stored in crystal skulls, apparently. Memory seals. I remember those from Assassin's Creed 3. Or no, Revelations. Alright. 7 of 33. That is quite a lot.
3 times between the parking garage and my desk.
Over here. Are you ready? He's waiting for us.
Oh, sure. Let's see. I believe I want 15.
I just watched some of your footage from this week. It's amazing. Blackbeard was mental. And we all got so excited that we started talking about this idea for a trailer about him. Maybe start with him drinking, talking to some pirates, telling a story.
So the little trailer that ended up actually being released for the game.
Then we cut to him leaping across the deck of his boat and... Sorry, his ship, not boat. But jumping around the deck of his ship, swinging from ropes, and fighting like a devil. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to manipulate some of the existing footage to get it looking good, but it could be great. I'm getting a shiver in my timbers just thinking about it.
That sounds dirty. Don't you be shivering any of my timbers.
Bonjour, ça va? I hope we're not late.
No, you can go right...
Hi, Melanie. I saw you just walked in. I need a few minutes with you alone. Laetitia is on the phone and we're discussing the Kenway project.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry about this. I'll call you when we're ready.
Sure thing. I'll just be snooping.
Shouldn't be long.
Hello?
Aye.
Hello? Do you have a second? Of course you do. Head to the waypoint on your map. I have another job for you. I'd like to link all the cameras in the building to a central, another locked door. Not a problem. Voila. You now have level 2 security clearance. Not bad for your first few weeks. Find the camera control station.
It's been weeks? I thought it was still the first, like, day. Okay. In the meantime, let's look back here. I don't know how often I'm going to be allowed to be here, so... Hello. This seems particularly dangerous. Now, I'm not overly familiar with France, and I think we're in Paris, aren't we? I might be mistaken. It's been a while since we started this story, so I kind of forget where Abstergo Interactive is based. But the thing I was going to say is that I thought... Ooh, get that. Alright. Admit them and submit to them. Yes, we submit that by being ourselves a product of an advanced yet earthbound race of intelligent humanoids. We must also, therefore, be tools ourselves and subject to the intents and purposes of our creators, despite our limited agency. Guy's a nut job. Anyway, let's get to hacking.
Ah, this is an interesting security measure. It looks like you need to find the right combination of numbers to adjust the wave. Easy enough, right? Pick a number selector, then change its value. Once you find the right combination of numbers, you should get access.
Alright. Oh, okay, so it's all the same button? No. Okay, there we go. That's how we do it. That looks close. That's closer. There we go.
It works.
And if we want information on assassins or Templars or the observatory or whatever the fuck else interests us, Olivier, you will deliver it. Full stop.
Uh-huh.
I understand that, Leticia. I'm sorry if that came out wrong. We are not trying to be a bottleneck here, but we just don't have the resources right now to do 2 times the research.
Finding that balance is your priority. Your entertainment products are simply a means to pay the bills for larger and more important work. That's the way the world works. Dirty money buys clean hospitals. You get it?
We're on board, Letitia. Rest assured. We have our best employee working on this, but it will take time.
That means you.
Good. And thank you. The both of you. I look forward to seeing what you deliver. Until then, I'll see you at the shareholders meeting, Olivier.
Looking forward to it. Bye-bye. Tabarnak! It's a little too early for that kind of abuse, huh? Come on.
Not that uncommon in Ubisoft.
What's next?
We do as the lady says. Focus on the observatory.
Assassins, Templars, crazy talk. I'm curious about this shareholders meeting, though. How about you break into Olivier's office and see if you can find his schedule? Oh, what? You don't like that idea? Well, how about I blow the fucking whistle on you, hacker? I own you. What I mean is, I don't want to ruin your life, so do as I say. Now, step over to the window.
Buddy, the only reason I'm even listening to you is because it's required. Because I'm pretty sure I know exactly who you are. And if I wanted, I could take you on...
You can't waltz into Olivier's Olivier's office through the front door, so I've opened another route. Up we go. Did you know that Abstergo was run by Templars? Oh, yes. Sounds like crackpot stuff, I know. But then again, the moon landing was faked, right? So, anything's possible.
Of course.
All right. Either you walk through that door or throw yourself off the terrace. Those are your options.
Well, how easy is it to throw myself off? Because I really don't like you. If it'll piss you off, I am willing to do it. But yeah, like I was saying, I think this is supposed to be like Paris or somewhere in France. Don't quote me on that, but it's just... If it is, I was wondering which of these churches is supposed to be, you know, Notre Dame. I'm sure I'm completely mistaken.
Oh, well done, kiddo. Find his computer. Make it snappy. We're looking for the shareholders' meeting schedule. It's worth
don't treat
a lot
it.
of money to us.
Don't treat it like I had a choice. I couldn't even push a button to jump in this section of the game. Like, that's always the weakest part, the modern day stuff. At least when you had Desmond, you could actually do parkour still. But once you left Desmond, up until you got to Odyssey and all that stuff, you could not do a thing. Okay. And there we go. Not sure I get the purpose of that one. Alright. To Melanie LeMay, Kama Neron, Chloe Lesney, and Christopher Darby and Evan Dean. November 6, 2013. Almost a full year, I believe, since Desmond. Alright, so Lou. As most of you know, I'll be attending the Chicago shareholders meeting from the 15th to the 17th, and they'll want to see our progress with the Kenway line. The small amount of data we have already gathered is incredible, and we anticipate even more amazing finds in the near future. The events and people we have seen so far makes us confident that the complete experience will be one of the most eye-opening explorations of piracy ever seen. It will take quite a bit of work to scrub the data of objectionable and classified material, but we already have some incredibly promising footage. At the same time, Abstergo Entertainment will soon be announcing a closed beta for our new consumer cloud interface app. Sexy name forthcoming. Edward Kenway's virtual pirate experience will be the first complete product on offer, and the first of its kind anywhere, an immersive interactive pirate experience drawn from actual historical data. Internal tests of our consumer cloud app have been encouraging, and we anticipate it will be ready in time for the next holiday season if everything goes according to plan. So this leads us to a broader question. What other experiences would we like to offer? What other historical periods and locations can we explore? Judging by our current rate of data retrieval, our capacity to produce, and our understanding of consumption trends, executives at Abstergo Industries have given me the goal of producing one complete virtual experience per annum, in addition to smaller offerings, as our research allows. This includes books, recordings, films, and any other transmedia offerings. Second related question is this. Does Sample 17 contain enough compelling data to sustain our current commitment to it, or should we make a request to Abstergo Industries for additional archive data? Remember that data from Sample 1 proved fruitful enough to create our Liberation product. It is very likely that research into Samples 2 through 16 would bear surprising fruits as well. Thoughts? Well, I think that you're putting a nice coat of paint to what is very, very underhanded and evil stuff. Let's see. Also to Olivier. Hello all. Thanks for opening the discussion, Olivier. Just a brief heads up to where we stand, or with where we stand now. Been the Sample 17 project director for just over a year now, and my team and I have been able to cobble together a rough list of the most interesting time periods available to us through this genetic sample. Remember, this is data that has already been fully or partially sequenced by Abstergo Industries. I'll be brief. Patrilineal line, Italian Renaissance, Ottoman Empire, American colonies / War for Independence, New England and American Midwest. Matrilineal line, Holy Land, Crusades, Egypt and Northern Africa, Ashikaga Shogunate in Japan, something that Ubisoft said for nearly 20 years they'd never touch, French Revolution, Napoleonic Wars and Taiwan, Summer of Love, American Pacific Coast. Obviously, this is just a small sample of the potential options. Number of ancestors any one person has is well above 30,000 after just 15 generations, so there could be many more surprising waiting for us within Sample 17. However, despite Sample 17's rich heritage, we should not limit ourselves to this alone if we have concrete leads elsewhere. For instance, quite a few men from all sides of my family fought in both world wars, and I even have a great-great-grandfather who fought in the American Civil War. Managed to meet President Lincoln a few times. Going this route is a little more costly and time-consuming since the data has not already been sequenced, but it could be rewarding in the long run. In short, if anyone has any confirmed connections to interesting historical events, periods, or cities, or knows of people who do, please share. I will also be reviewing the past 3 decades of samples collected and sequenced by Abstergo Industries. Recently learned that one of their samples, number 2 I believe, participated in the trial of Joan d'Arc, so there's a nice lead there. Mel. Alright, and some concept art. Alright, all good points, Melly. Word of caution though, sample 2 comes from the late Dr. Warren Vidic himself, collected at some point in the early 80s when he was a young engineer working at Abstergo Industries. So as tempting as Jean d'Arc experience sounds, I'm not sure Abstergo Industries would be too keen on letting us rummage around in Dr. Vidic's DNA. It's just a sensitive subject. For my own part, I'm related to François Xavier Garnier, noted Quebecese historian and poet. Exciting, right? Possible lead? One additional caveat, let's avoid digging into any modern periods, i.e. the 20th century, unless we find something incredibly compelling, because as fun as World War II setting might sound, we'd do well to avoid any settings with vehicles, cars, motorcycles, tanks, helicopters, etc. Why, you may ask? Because our research has shown that memory imprinting in individuals is actually hampered by the semi-catatonic state most people enter when driving for medium and long periods of time, and this makes data retrieval somewhat more difficult. In short, we don't want to go through the effort of coding extra animus features just for the sake of digging up memories of people driving around in cars. There are other and more efficient ways to experience that. Years later, they'd make it so that you can push a button and auto-ride the horse to the destination. Alright. Quebec City is beautiful, but without pirates, ninjas, or zombies, I'm not sure how well a story about a historian would sell. Also keep in mind, samples 4 and 16 might be off limits too. While doing my own research last month, I caught wind of some exciting characters buried in these gene samples, but as soon as I started digging, I was told by people far, far above me to stop. Very odd, but not surprising, I suppose. AE has a lot of active military contracts, and I assumed these had something to do with that. I didn't push back. As far as my own, if anyone is interested, my great-grandfather was friends with Hemingway and Stein and Sadie and Picasso when he lived in Paris in the 1920s. No action-packed adventures there, but historically interesting. Just throwing it out there. P.S. Chris, is our lunch meeting on site or off? Yes, as much as I love The Lost Generation, I think our first few virtual experiences will need to be more action-oriented, so wars and major combat operations are always a good starting point, or any periods of intense conflict, really. As for pirates, ninjas, and zombies, we could easily accommodate the first two, but zombies are a bit, how do you say, ahistorical. Too bad, really. Oh, since when has historical accuracy been an issue for you guys? Alright. My great-grandmother, for instance, worked alongside Eamon de Valera and Michael Collins for many years during the Irish Wars for Independence, so it wouldn't be difficult to sequence that small segment of my own genetic memories for our purposes. Olivier, actually there is a factual basis for zombies, or zombification anyway. Read Hurston's book on Haiti and the strange voodoo practices there. It may not be Hollywood-style zombie magic, but it's creepy nonetheless. In Liberation, Aveline came into contact with voodoo Hungans. If we dig further into that, I wonder what we could find. Her mentor, Agate, was into some weird stuff. KL, offsite. There's a new vegetarian place I want to try. I'll bring this spec sheet, and they're already printed. Alright, there's a lot more to go through, so I'm just going to let's skim. And you guys can slow it down if you want. And most of it seems bland as anyway.
Bastard. A pirate through and through, ain't you? Now, get down to the lobby. There's a courier waiting. Yeah, that's right. I've been planning this for a few hours. Oh, wait. The receptionist. Hold on. I'll try something.
I mean, she should already see me just standing here. You know, you could just have me go back the way I came in. Or is there where I... What did you tell her?
As gullible as ever. Now, hurry down to the lobby before I remotely detonate your earpiece.
There's nothing explosive in it.
Don't even think about ratting me out. My tracks are covered. Yours ain't.
Well, good thing all I have to do is go to you and stab you. You're only mortal. I'm not sure if the Sage storyline ever went anywhere. At least not that I heard of.
Did you like the allongé? I practiced.
I think you pulled it a little too long.
Oh, come on. It's not encrypted code, for God's sakes. It's just a bloody coffee. Oh, hooray! It's our old friend.
Hey there. I just got a call about picking up another transfer.
Oh? You said you were here to see me.
Yes, that is one of the perks. Let's see it. A conference in Chicago. Very nice. Thanks for this. We'll be in touch.
Ciao, Rebecca. Text me.
Stuff it, Hastings.
Alrighty then.
That's unsettling. To think we're not even safe where we work.
Well done, friend. Very well done. Apologies for my temper tantrum there. You are with the good guys, I promise. We'll keep you safe. Trust me. Go on back to work. We'll be in touch.
Sure thing. In the meantime, I think this is actually a good spot to leave off. So, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you had a good time, and in the next part, we'll see what's next in the Animus.
Security was at my desk.
Take care and have a nice day.
Is that what happened?
Bye-bye.